Hi everybody, I'm Paddy Hunter-Murphy and this is the Senior Pickleball Tips Podcast, where we discuss everything pickleball as it relates to us seniors.
Well, hello there and welcome to the podcast. You are very, very welcome here at Senior Pickleball Tips. Right, today we are looking at etiquette. This is the second part. We've already looked at etiquette in recreational play, and today we're looking at etiquette in competitive play for seniors. So, this is about staying competitive, basically without losing your cool. Now, competitive pickleball is different from recreational pickleball. Look, in social games, everyone is usually pretty relaxed, forgiving, and frankly, just happy to be on court. In tournaments or serious league matches, look, emotions rise, pressure builds, and suddenly, even the nicest person can become tense over, a line call, missed serve, or mistakes by their partner. So for senior players especially, good etiquette in tournament play matters enormously. It keeps the atmosphere respectful, protects friendships, that's important, reduces stress and helps everyone enjoy the experience, even when the match gets tight. Being competitive is absolutely fine. Being unpleasant is not. So here are some important etiquette guidelines for senior competitive pickleball players. Number 1, respect your opponents, even when you desperately want to beat them, okay? Now, you could be fiercely competitive while still being courteous. This means, say hello before the match. Introduce yourself if you've not met them already. Shake hands or paddle tap before and after the match. Thank your opponents for the game. Avoid sarcastic comments. Don't celebrate their mistakes excessively. Now, there's nothing wrong with a little fist pump and some positive energy after you or your partners hit a good shot. But there's a big difference between encouraging yourself and trying to intimidate opponents. Senior pickleball should still feel friendly, even in competition. That's important. The best competitors are actually usually the calmest and most respectful. I remember in one competition I played in fairly recently, 2 or 3 months ago, one of the players was unusually very loud when they hit a good winner. Really, really loud, too loud. He could be heard at the other end of the large hall. Everyone knew who he was. Everyone was looking up to heaven when it happened. Look, this puts your opponents off. This is not good etiquette. Number 2, make honest line calls immediately. That's important, immediately. This is one of the biggest etiquette issues in competitive pickleball. Look, in pressure situations, people start seeing the balls differently, okay? It's happened to all of us. It's happened to me, especially at the baseline. It's a tight match, 9-9, 10-10 or something like that, and I want to see the ball out. And I kind of see it out, and I've often called a ball out and then asked others and then reversed my call. It does happen. Most of the time, people don't do it on purpose. But the rule is simple. If you clearly see the ball out, call it out straight away. And if you're not too sure, the ball is in. So it's not, I think it might have been out. It's not, it looked long from where I stood, or I'm not sure, but I'm going to call it out anyway. If you don't know, if there's any hesitation, it's in. Good etiquette means giving your opponents the benefit of the doubt, and make calls quickly. Delayed calls, it creates arguments and frustration, and people get fed up with it. A confident, immediate call is much better than a hesitant one, 2 or 3 seconds later. So here's a tip. In doubles, when you're receiving a serve, ask your partner to watch the baseline and to call if it's out. Now, in that way, you can concentrate on the ball and not the line. I do this all the time, and I found it really, really helps me. Also, quite often, I'll see the ball, let's say, out, but I'm not sure, and I will ask anyone else, look, did you have a good look at that ball? What did you think? And if they have a better view of the ball, I will take what they think, even if it's my opponents. That's something I do. It's a habit I have. I'd rather be honourable than win a point, I'll be honest with you. Okay, number 3. Never question every call. Right, it can be miserable when one doubles couple constantly dispute calls. You may occasionally ask, look, are you sure? All right, that's fine. But repeatedly arguing, it destroys the atmosphere, increases tension. It makes everyone uncomfortable. And when you're the one doing it, it often hurts your own concentration. Seniors in tournament play especially work best when players trust each other whenever possible. You are unlikely to overturn many calls anyway. Learn to move on quickly. Now, a little tip, a little reality tip. The exception to this is if your opponents are definitely cheating and calling too many balls out that you think are in, or vice versa. Now, if this is the case, do question it, especially at the 7th time or 8th time that it happens. And if it's a tournament that has a referee, don't hesitate to go to the referee and maybe ask for a referee to referee the rest of the match. That can be possible. Try and solve the issue without getting heated. Just talk to people, talk to your opponents, and just say, look guys, come on, enough's enough. Come on, please. However, at the end of the day, it is their call. If the ball lands on their side of the net, it is their call, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So bear that in mind, and if it happens once or twice, just put your head down, paddle tap with your partner, and just carry on. Don't let it distract your play.
Quick message. We've just launched something completely free for senior pickleball players. As many of you know, my brother Terry and I run the Senior Pickleball Tips Facebook group, now with over 140,000 members from 63 countries. I know, it's crazy. And we are in the process of building the new Senior Pickleball Academy. Inside, you'll learn in different ways. You can watch coaching videos, listen to podcasts, try the drills, and join live group webinars. We're also creating 4 levels: new beginners, advanced beginners, low intermediates, and high intermediates, each with its own content, so you can improve step by step. But we want you to join early and tell us what you want. That will help you on your senior pickleball journey. And the best part, it's free to join. Just click the link in the show notes and let's build the world's best senior pickleball community together. Okay, now let's get back to the podcast.
Number 4, don't coach your partner aggressively, right? So obviously etiquette is not just about dealing with your opponents. It's also about dealing with your partner. So don't coach your partner aggressively. Pressure makes people sometimes turn into full-time coaches. This is a bad idea, right? Nobody wants lectures at every point. Tactical criticism, visible frustration, eyes rolling, angry sighs, and all that kind of stuff, right? Now, your partner already knows they've missed the shot. You don't need to bury them about it, right? Good etiquette means supporting your partner, not making them feel worse. And we talk about this a lot at the Senior Pickleball Academy. Partner communications makes all the difference to the numbers of points and games that you win. So instead of being angry and shaking your head when they make a mistake, just try, hey, that was unlucky. It was a good idea, didn't pay off right then. Maybe try it again later. Look, we're okay. Let's stay patient. Let's just look at the next point. Okay? Senior doubles works best when partners calm each other down rather than increase stress levels. Now, here's a tip. Quite a lot of people playing doubles at the end of every rally do a little fist bump or a paddle tap. I started doing this with my new friend Gonzalez when we got to the final of the doubles at the English Open, and I found this really helpful. I think it's a sort of European idea. It's not very British, but I really like it. I find it really calms me down. It kind of part of etiquette, I'd say. So a fist bump or a paddle tap after every rally is a really good idea, especially if your partner's made an error. You still do that paddle tap, still do that fist bump. Hey man, it's cool. Let's just keep going. It cements a partnership. Number 5, look, control your body language, right? We all know body language, it speaks louder sometimes than words, especially in competition. I mean, negative body language, your shoulders dropping, rolling your eyes, shaking your head, it affects your partner, your opponents, it affects the spectators, and it will affect yourself. So avoid all this. Avoid muttering angrily, glaring, any kind of drama, all right? Avoid all that. And at all costs, of course, hardly needs saying here, but throwing your paddle is just a complete and utter no-no. Completely unsafe to start with, and shows complete disregard for everybody at the venue. Your partner, your opponents, spectators, any referees, everyone. So just do not. If you're a paddle thrower, basically you've just got to stop. Now, you do not need to pretend that you're happy after errors. Okay, everyone gets frustrated. Yep. But look, we're mature competitors. We should be able to recover quickly and reset emotionally. One of the great skills in senior pickleball is learning emotional control. So here's a tip. Learn some mindfulness. It will help enormously. And this is something that we do talk quite a lot at the Senior Pickleball Academy. So check us out there. Number 6, don't celebrate opponents' errors excessively. Right, big winner. Celebrate a little if you want, of course. But if your opponent dumps an easy volley into the net, how do you celebrate? Well, a discreet fist bump is probably okay, but probably best not to scream, yes! Look, that feels uncomfortable and overly aggressive, especially in senior play, where many people know each other socially. So celebrate your good play more than their mistakes. Number 7, keep the game moving. Look, competitive matches should still flow smoothly, right? Good etiquette means retrieving the balls relatively quickly, being ready to serve, avoiding excessive delays, and not, wandering around between points. Of course, we'll have towel breaks. We'll have a drink to help with our hydration. We'll catch our breath. All these are completely fine, especially when you're getting on a bit like us seniors. But intentionally slowing down to disrupt rhythm is very poor etiquette. Everyone appreciates matches that move along naturally. Now, here's a tip. It's not really said anywhere, but it's something I think. It is exceptionally good etiquette to pick up the ball off the ground to then toss or gently hit to the next server, whether that's to your partner or to one of your opponents. Picking the ball up off the ground is an effort for many of us. I've got a bad back. It's probably the one thing of pickleball that drives me mad. So, don't kick it along the floor to your opponents or to your partner. Actually pick it up and toss it to them so that they can retrieve it easily. I think that's just good manners, frankly. Number 8, deal with balls on court. Now, any ball that rolls on any part of the court, clearly call ball on court. It's that simple. Ball on court to replay the rally, no matter what. Now, safety is of the highest concern, right? Rolling balls can mean hospital visits. When I was playing tennis, my very good friend Kevin walked backwards, stepped on a ball, fell over, hospital visit. He was off sport for nigh on 5 or 6 months, and he was like a bear with a sore head for all that time, as you could imagine most of us would be. So balls on court, deal with it, shout it out loud and clear. Number 9, call the score clearly. Now, this sounds simple, doesn't it? But it matters a lot. Before serving, call the full score clearly. Speak loudly enough so all the other 3 players can hear this. Now, this prevents confusion and arguments later. Good etiquette is helping everyone stay on the same page. If confusion happens, solve it calmly rather than emotionally. Now, here's an interesting thought. Calling the score is actually a procedural issue in competitive play. It's not an out-and-out rule. Although you will not lose the point by not calling the score, it is expected that you will call the score clearly when you see your opponents are ready and just before you serve. After calling the score, you have 10 seconds to serve. So I thought that's quite interesting. Number 10, handle disagreements calmly. Look, it's competitive. We want to win. Disagreements are going to happen. They just do. The key is how the players respond. Now, senior competitors like us should aim to lower tension, not increase it. Avoid shouting, pointing fingers, personal comments, and also bringing up previous calls, but instead stay calm, discuss briefly, involve the referee if there's one available, and just move on. The longer arguments continue, the worse the atmosphere becomes. Here's a little story. Playing in an important match in an international competition, doubles. I hit a ball toward the sideline. They called it out and it was clearly in. It wasn't even on the line. It was 2 inches in the court. And I questioned it. They called it out and I questioned it. And I said, look, guys, are you sure? It kind of really looked into me, seriously in. And one of the players was, well, I wasn't sure. And the other guy, I was sure. Yeah, I was sure. So we had a reasonably polite conversation. And I'll tell you what I said. I just sort of said, look, guys, simply, do you want to be known as cheats or as honourable players? It's as simple as that. But look, it's your call. And me and my partner walked back to the baseline. They reversed their decision. They gave way. So it's okay to be assertive, but just don't be mean. 11, be gracious in victory. Now, winning with class matters. Look, after victories, we don't need to be arrogant. Avoid, sorry guys, we were just too good today. Avoid over celebrating. Instead, look, thank your opponents, shake their hands, acknowledge their good shots, right? Compliment them, right? Be friendly afterwards. People remember behavior long after scores are forgotten. 12, be gracious in defeat. Now, this is probably the ultimate etiquette test. Losing is frustrating, annoying, especially after close matches. But senior pickleball etiquette means you congratulate your opponent sincerely, you don't make excuses, you don't blame your partner, you don't storm off, you do not need to love losing, but handling defeat maturely shows real character, right? Often, the most respected tournament players are not the best players. They're the people everyone enjoys competing against. And lastly, number 13, remember, most senior players want both competition and community. So in a competition, senior players want that competition, but they also want community. I go to competitions because I love to meet the people. I love to chat. I love to, just get to know them a little bit. And, people in the pickleverse are generally lovely, lovely people. This is important. Now, senior pickleball is usually not a professional sport. It is competitive recreation. What do we want? We want good matches. We want a challenge, bit of excitement. We want to improve, and obviously we want competition. But what also do we want? We want to build friendships. We want to have that social connection, that belonging. We want respect, and most of all, we want fun. The best senior competitors understand both sides, right? They compete hard between the lines and become warm, friendly people again immediately afterward. That balance is what makes senior pickleball so special. So remember these etiquette guidelines next time you go to play in a competition. I am sure that you undertake all of these anyway. If not all, maybe you need to be looking at the 1 or 2 things that you need to bring in to your own way of doing things in a tournament, helping other people, respecting other people. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much for listening. And listen, I will catch you next time. Bye for now.
Hopefully, you don't want to miss an episode. So please find us on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, or Amazon. Actually, you could even just ask Alexa. But also remember, we've got the Facebook group that is now running at over 150,000 members. And we have the new Senior Pickleball Academy, which is free. So please find the link in the show notes and join. And we really look forward to seeing you there. Okay, you take care. Bye for now.